about some football. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Giants, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east, and we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500. That's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
Panay Wanwu now to return. Now an opening past the 30. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
I think it's fair to say that the trajectory of his career hasn't gone exactly according to plan. But you don't get drafted as the 3rd overall pick unless you have a ridiculous amount of talent. He's bounced around a few places throughout his career. He's had some ups and downs. But when he's on his game, he is as talented a thrower as there is in the NFL, and an impressive outing today could go a long way in making him back a full-time starter.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll put Addison in motion. Again, it's Jones. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
The Giants led out by their quarterback, Daniel Jones. Here he is. It's year 6 in the NFL. He was the 6th overall pick back in 2019 out of Duke. And Jones still at the helm for the Giants.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down. We'll go back to Singletary on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. Shotgun now for Jones. That's to Robinson. He's got it.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's Jones. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the first down chain, if he just catches that ball and turns upfield, they extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to see the football for the second time. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. Play fake to Jones, and now Darnold. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's Jones. And he'll bring this inside the 15. And that's good enough for the first down. They run it once more with Jones. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
They'll run it here with Jones. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies. Jones. Touchdown, Vikings.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
This is fielded inside the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Giants offense ready for their 2nd possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Nice catch here by Theo Johnson, the young rookie tight end, and I really like his upside. I think he's kind of a long, rangy guy. He's got a great catch radius, and he can really get vertical downfield. One of only 5 FBS tight ends last year, Mike, with 7+ touchdowns. So I think the Giants have a chance here to develop him and give Daniel Jones another offensive weapon as they look to get this thing back on track.
On 2nd down, here's Jones. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Jones to the air again. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Jones. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down. That is caught. It's Robinson. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. 7-3 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Okay, here we go. Up we go.
Again, it's Jones. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, New York. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Trent Sherfield. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the give, it's Jones. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Darnold now to throw. Now he'll run it.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll put Addison in motion. They'll go play action with Darnold. Got a man, that's Sherfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. When you just show pre-snap, it is straight man coverage, and then you stay in it once the ball is snapped. It just makes it so easy on these quarterbacks, Mike, to just find the matchup that they like and exploit it. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Slot receiver, headed right. They'll try the left side with Jones. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Makes the score Vikings 14, Giants 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Isaiah McKenzie now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. And a short pickup to about the 30. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake filled first half continues. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. They'll try and run for the 1st with Singletary. A gain there of 16 yards. That's good for a Giants 1st down. They'll run once more with Singletary. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake filled first half continues. Now Jones. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Throwing on 1st down is Jones. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Vikings offense and Aaron Jones set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
To throw on 1st down is Darnold. That's to the outside, and he's got Jefferson.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Darnold to the air once more. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the 1st down with Jones. It's a gain of 10, and they'll get a fresh set of downs. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Darnold to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw is Darnold. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
In motion, it's Jefferson. On 3rd and 2, it's Darnold. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And now it's 4th down.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. On the return, it's McKenzie. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Cadence, lock in the cadence. Lock.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. So we reach halftime in what was a very compelling first half of play. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports halftime report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire.
Both
one
teams
mistake
look
or
good
one
on the
big play
offensive
could
side
turn
of the
out
first half.
to be
Will
the
it carry
difference.
over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense and Daniel Jones ready to get going once more. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch.
Half jumbo, half jumbo. Up we go.
Now a play fake. Jones. That's to Robinson. He's got it. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Up the middle. Here's Singletary. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the gun, it's Jones. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent, but here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
Throwing is Jones on third down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, down decision to make.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants move out in front, 20-17.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
The Vikings offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll take this to about the 28. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. a run. It's Jones. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. 3rd down, 3 to go. Throwing, Darnold. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense running back Devin Singletary back on the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, it's Jones. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. Brandon Powell, the veteran, back to take this one back. This one fielded out beyond the 25. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Play fake to Jones, and now Darnold. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Darnold to throw on 2nd down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
2nd down and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. They'll mark him down there at the 33, but that is good enough. A run gives him a 1st down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
At the Giants' 31-yard line.
Now Darnold. Here comes the screen to Jones. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. On play action, here's Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive, but when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up, and they were able to do that here.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. On the return, it's McKenzie. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Giants offense. And their running back set to go once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And he's got it. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. A big-time play out of the G-men. 56 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Again, it's Jones. This is caught for 2. And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tied ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Darnold. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to... to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Malik Neighbors heading out with the Giants offense for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Slayton is the man in motion. Singletary now on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
First and 10.
Okay, here we go.
Back to throw is Jones. He's got his man. That's Slayton. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, it's Singletary. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's a give to Singletary. A hit, and he has lost the football. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
A gain of 14 yards. First down, Vikings.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll put Addison in motion. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Got a man, that's Sherfield. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll put Addison in motion. Off the play fake, here's Darnold. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Now Jones. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Here's Darnold. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They'll keep it on the ground. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. And they convert on 3rd down.
First down, Vikings.
Darnold to throw. This one is caught by Addison. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. 2nd and 6 coming up.
At the 36-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. Open man is Brandon Powell. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Darnold to the air once more. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. A gain there of 21. It'll be a Vikings first down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Darnold to throw again. He's got this on target to Addison. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come up now for 2nd down. To throw again is Darnold. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinnock.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. Chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll run straight ahead with Singletary. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Again, it's Singletary. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Singletary. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Giants.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one.